Hey Kiwi Canners, welcome to week 2 of Resilience with a focus on goal setting. Hope you guys got on well last week with your activity to set one long-term goal. So yeah, well done if you got around to that. This week we're going to be talking about medium length goals. But first I'll give you a GKQ and then we'll get into our song. So your GKQ this week is, and remember to pause it while you think of the answer, play it once you think you know your answer. The question is what superhero lives in Gotham City? So pause the video now, have a think about it. Alrighty, so the answer is, of course, Batman. And speaking of Batman, Batman and Chewbacca are going to be doing our song again this week, so over to you guys, take it away.
I am resilient, I am strong, I face my fears, bring them on. When times get tough, I don't despair, I bounce back up and persevere. Kiwi can, Kiwi can, Kiwi, 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 can.
Alright, thanks Batman and Chewbacca. Alrighty, so now that we've done our song, I have another energizer for you this week. It's called Gutterball, so we'll go outside and have a go at playing Gutterball. Alrighty, hey guys, welcome to Gutterball. So to play Gutterball, what we need is firstly a tennis ball, but also something to bounce the tennis ball off. So I've got a little tabletop down there, it's the white thing. Needs to be leant against something on a bit of an angle so that the ball can bounce off it and then bounce back towards you. And the way this game is played, there's 5 levels. Now firstly, you start off on 5sies. You go down to the board, you take 1 step out, and you need to throw the tennis ball at the board 5 times, catching it on the full. So I'll give that a go. So 5sies is pretty easy. After you've completed your 5sies, then you take another step back, so this time 2 steps from the board, and you need to get 4 shots. So I'll give that a go. So 1, 2 steps, fairly big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4sies completed. After 4sies, you move on to 3sies. You guessed it, this time it's 3 steps back and 3 throws caught on the full. Once that's completed, you move back to 2sies. That's now 4 steps back, so you're getting a wee way back, and you have to get 2 in a row on the full. If you can do that, finally you go down to 1sies, the last stage. And at that level, you have to be 5 steps back, which is about distance I'm away from it now, and you just have to get it once, but it is a tricky one. So I don't know, I'll give that a go, see if I can get 1sies on my first shot. Fingers crossed. Not today. So give that a go, have a bit of fun with Gutterball, and yeah, good little energizer for you. Alright guys, hope you liked Gutterball. I like that game. You can play it in groups of 2 as well, so you take turn for turn and whoever completes it first wins, so different variation. But yeah, this week we're going to be talking about medium-term goals. So we did long-term goals last week, and a lot of the time your long-term goals can be made up of medium-term goals. So you don't have to do your medium-term goals on the same topic as your long-term goals, but you can if you want. So a medium-term goal, we're going to be looking at goals that can be achieved in a couple of months. Once again, different people say different time frames for medium goals. Some people will say that a goal that can be achieved in 3 to 5 years would count as a medium-sized goal. But for you guys at primary school, I think something that can be achieved in a couple of months is probably a good place for you guys to look. So have a think about some way that you can improve yourself or your skills, and think of a goal that you can make up, that you can look at for 1-2 months. Now last week we did 1 goal, but it was a big goal. It was a full year goal. So you needed to take quite a bit of time to really kind of come up with what you wanted to commit to for an entire year. When we're just looking at goals over the next month or two, you shouldn't need to take the same amount of time to invest into coming up with that goal. And for that reason, this week I want you to take 2 goals. So 2 goals that can be achieved in the next couple of months. Some examples of goals that I guess are achievable, and that's something like saying saving half your pocket money so you can buy a new bike helmet in a couple of months or something. You could learn to juggle. So some smaller skills like juggling can easily be learnt in a couple of months. Maybe you want to take kind of more of the healthy road. Possibly you could learn to cook 5 healthy meals between now and a couple of months from now. Like last week, when we are looking at goals, you don't need to do the whole SMART goal thing, the specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time frame. It's just those 2 areas that I want you to focus on. Same as last week, it's the S, specific, so your goal needs to be specific. For example, if you're juggling, I want to know how many rotations you want to be able to juggle in 2 months. Do you want to be able to juggle 100 times, or do you want to be able to juggle 50 times? Are you going to be juggling 3 balls at once, or are you going to be juggling 2 or 4 balls at once? Who knows? So you've got to be specific with that goal. And then finally, realistic as well. Don't think that in 2 months from now you're going to be able to juggle 100 balls at once. Probably nobody can juggle 100 balls, but so keep it realistic, keep it something that you can achieve, and that's a really important thing, because I think the best thing about having goals is that sense of achievement, that fulfillment once you have completed your goals. It's a really good feeling. So aim high, but aim realistic. So once again, just to go over the tasks that we're doing this week, it's 2 goals. You get to choose the topics. It can be anything you like. It can be something to do with school. Maybe it's your extracurricular TVs, your sports, your music. I'll tell you what, one of them can even be gaming if you want, but make sure one is a serious one. 2 goals to be completed in 2 months, and they need to be both specific and realistic. So take some time doing that. Before I give you the Kiwi Can goodbye, once again, we'll finish with a GKQ. So this week's GKQ is, we'll keep it on Batman, eh? So tell me, who was, remember to pause it after I give you the question, who was Batman's butler? So have a think about that. Alrighty, and the answer is Batman's butler was Alfred. Alrighty guys, so here we go, Kiwi Can goodbye. So Kiwi Can goodbye, we'll see you next time. Alright, bye guys.